Yo, 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 it's your boy Hayes, man. The day was a weird day. Weird day, man. Uh, ONCO, we had to get out of that in the pre market. You got to start setting limit orders in the pre market because it can move so fast and in a matter of seconds to where sometimes you won't even be able to get out of your position. Got to do that. Also, got to pay attention to the pre market to plays that was called out before, so know whether those are still quality plays going into the next day. Because a lot of plays won't even be on the radar no more. So pay attention to that. Man, I'm talking to myself right now, but shit, this video will be posted. You feel me? I don't know if I can play music. I think YouTube don't play that. YouTube don't play that at all. Baby, let's get by and go to a new planet. I don't see nobody. I want some no don't pay for birthday for body. On my notes now, new shows and couple new guys. I ain't tripping about it, ain't sipping about it. Hey, tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. Wait for a few more others to come in here so I won't have to repeat myself. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. So this video is titled, I forgot what I titled, but basically about mistakes. Be cautious to the mistakes that you may make when investing or trading. And one of those mistakes is I had posted one of those stocks that I called out in my video yesterday on TikTok. Usually TikToks will get like 5,000, 10,000 views at the highest. But for some reason, yesterday, don't know why, don't know how, but that TikTok got 70,000 views. 70,000 views on that stock in particular. On one stock. And it was the baddest stock that I called out. I didn't buy it though. Because the thing, man, you gotta use discernment, you gotta be educated, you gotta know like when it's a good time to actually buy something and when it's not. Like, and that stock is Elab. Whenever I called it out, the potential was there. But going from Friday to Monday, so much can change over the weekend that you don't wanna just because you hear a stock, oh, I'm buying it. Like, no, you gotta wait for the market to open up and decide whether it's still a quality stock to buy once the market open up. And a lot of people from TikTok that ain't never traded a day in their life was already buying the stock, already putting in the orders to purchase that stock as soon as the market opened. That was the craziest thing you could ever do. Don't you ever do nothing like that. Because you need to give the market time to decide whether that stock is still going to be in play. Meaning in play is money flowing. If money ain't flowing, it ain't going. So if the money's flowing, lots of volume, lots of people trading that stock, then that's giving me give that stock the capability of actually reaching the levels of what I was expecting. But if there's no money there, nobody trading it, it's a boring stock, it's dead, why would you think it is going to run? You get what I'm saying? Even though low floats can run, but dealing with cheaper stocks, I want to see volume. I want to see I want to see liquidity. Putting in the amounts of bread, a nice little chunk of change, you want to be able to get out and be able to sell it to somebody. You can get stuck like that. No volume, you done bought a shit ton of shares, and now you trying to sell it because it's up. You wondering why it ain't sold. And then it done tanked on you. It done fell on you. And now you like, dang, now it let me sell. It wasn't enough liquidity. Nobody wanted those shares. So you got to pay attention to stuff like that. So Elab, it wasn't a bad play for me because I didn't buy it at all. Because I seen once the market opened in the pre-market, it already started tanking. Soon as like an hour or something, 2 hours in the market, that junk done fell like 20-30%. Like it done fell way below its support level. So it was dead. It was dead to me from that point. Only way it became alive again is if volume would have been excessive. I'm talking 50 million, 100 million shares being traded. And I'm like, okay, the money is flowing back into here. So this would be a perfect dip buy to easily make 20%, 30% in a matter of minutes. But it didn't do that. So that wasn't a good buy. But anyways, the other stock that I called out on the channel, NVNI, did wonderful. That stock in the pre-market was at $3, $2.98. And the first 30, 40 minutes of the opening, it ran up to nearly $6. What it ran up to. As a matter of fact, on today's high, say it ran up to 686. But on the charts, I see right at $6, 586. But it say it ran to 686. But regardless, it ran from $3 to nearly $6, 100% from that dip. So that was a great play. Anybody that took advantage of that. Ticker symbol ONCO. I called that out in the pre-market. We bought. I had a limit sale. That's another mistake. Make sure in the pre-market you have a limit sale order for your targets. Don't try and wait for it to run up and then sell on the drop of a dime, because you already got to put in a limit order to buy it, and to sell it you got to put in a limit order. So go ahead and put in that limit sell order beforehand, so when it spikes up to that point, even if it's for a couple seconds, it'll go ahead and take your order out. And to be smart with a limit order, you want to put it in a few cents below those targets that I call out, because that way it'll definitely be triggered, instead of putting that exactly that and then hit exactly that and then it go down and then miss your mark. So limit orders in the pre-market is definitely going to be good, because things move very quickly in the pre-market. So that did good. NVNI, ONCO. If you was quick, what was the other one? TNXP. We called out that as well. TNXP is doing good right now. I mean, it's still holding up at that 41 range. I'm at break even. Ain't lose nothing, ain't make nothing. So that's good. That's good. Because in the after hours right now, going to tomorrow, pre-market, I'm hoping to see a spike towards 60 cents. It could be 50 cents, it could be 48, but going towards 60, hopefully 60. So it's been lagging, taking its time, trying to, I guess, scare people away, get people out before it do its thing. But the defense on TNXP, even if it decides not to do that, you still in at a very good price to play, very close defense around 38 cents. So you able to get out. And like I said, look at it right now, TNXP. We already up 2% in the after hour. I was just saying I was at break even, now I'm up. I'm up right now. So like I say, that was a good play as well. Micro Cloud Hologram, HOLO. That was another one we called out. I'm down 29% in that, but that's another one that's holding up at support at around 168, 169. If it break that, that's when it's in danger zone. You need to be looking to exit. Right now, it's still good. I was able to risk a little more on Micro Cloud Hologram. The reason being down 29%, I really don't want to be down 20%. But if it's a short-term play, I'm getting in and out in minutes or seconds, I only want to be down 5 to 8%. But if it's more of a longer hold, meaning I can swing trade it, and it have a huge gap to fill, I can risk being down 29, 30% because of the risk-reward ratio. Meaning I'm expecting this stock, if it does what it's supposed to do, not that it has to, but this stock could go from 170 to $4-5. So the risk-reward ratio is a big difference from what I'm willing to lose. I mean, I'm willing to lose 30% in order to make 300%. So big difference. And not saying that I would stay around and be greedy and take all that 300%. It's just the fact that you able to see that the possibility of that happening. You from Compton? Nah, I'm not from Compton, fam. I'm not from Compton. Where you from? Hey, hit the like, guys. Anybody got any questions before we get off this live? I want to make this quick live or whatnot to basically give a quick update on everything that's going on. Like I say, you guys can't be too wrapped up on just winning all the time. You got to know how to lose and how to properly lose. Last week we had all amazing call outs, 8-0. Every single play we called out in VIP was a hit. back to 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 back. And this week, I already called it from last week that it was going to be inevitable for you to have a loss somewhere down the line. So you already know. And that loss really hasn't came yet for me, but I know some people probably lost because they didn't get out quick enough in the pre-market on ONCO. But as far as TNXP, it's up right now after hours, so I'm making money with that. And hologram, micro hologram, that's I'm down 29%, but I haven't sold yet. It ain't a loss until you sell. So, you know, but I already know how people they anxiety be or whatnot whenever they in a play. And the only reason your anxiety is out of control is because you got too much invested. Never put too much into one play to where your emotions is all over the place. To where you, oh, this gotta work, this gotta go up, this, that, and the
Hey,
third.
it's your.
You get what I'm saying? Live B, hell yeah. Hey, what's up with it, fam? What's up with it? So y'all ain't got no questions. Usually on live, y'all be asking all type of questions. That Brady says y'all ain't got shit to say today, huh? Hello. Yeah, that need to go crazy in after hours. The after hours, I need to see some action. Some live action. Let me go check this out, see what it's doing. I might have been right on this play as well. Let's see. But anyways, didn't think I'd catch you. What up with the video? Back up. On the video, I was in and out, bro. I made money on it last week with options, in and out. If you meaning like long term, the video is going to do good, I believe. Short term, Tesla and Nvidia and all that, I just buy options whenever I see huge gaps between support and resistance. You fuck with, I don't know who that is, brother. Who is that? Were they YouTuber or something? You have any videos for beginners? Yeah, I have a live for beginners, bro. Go check that live out, Taylor. It's a live. Go to my live videos on my page, and it say something about beginners. I forget the name of it, but it's like it got beginners in the title. Something about beginners. That'll help out a lot. What play you talking about? I'm talking about what play you mean? I'm talking about all the plays that I called out on the channel and stuff. NVNI, it did great in the pre-market. Went from a dip buy of $3 up to $6. 30 minutes after the market opened, that was 100% return. Then we talking about ONCO. I called that in the pre-market. Got in, got out quickly. You got to set limit orders in order to get out in the pre-market. So you need to set those limit orders a few cents below the target so you can get out whenever it do have a quick spike. Because in the pre-market, people is getting in and out like that. It's very dangerous to even trade the pre-market unless you know what I'm saying, if you're more advanced. TNXP, great call. I'm right now, I'm up just a couple dollars, but it ain't down is what I can say. And I'm expecting it to hopefully shoot up right here in the after hours or shoot up in the pre-market. Because usually these stocks, they like to be sneaky. If they don't run aggressively during the day, they'll try to run in the pre-market or the after hours when a lot of people done sold out their position, or when a lot of people, day traders that sitting on the sidelines waiting for something to happen, a lot of them probably caught off guard and end up missing it. That's how it sounds crazy, but that's how sneaky the market likes to move. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the after hours, the pre-market. If it don't naturally run during the day, where it's going to sneak at, if you see the potential in the stock, it's going to be in the after hours, pre-market, or it'll even run at lunchtime, because a lot of people is on lunch. They ain't at their computers, they ain't at their phones, they not looking, and that's what the market like to do, catch people when a lot of people ain't able to make the money. Lunchtime, pre-market, after market, that's when the stock going to run the most, unless it's just hot, crazy volume, and it's just running throughout the day from market open up until 11 o'clock. Then it sell off at lunch, and then it right back up at power hour. That's basically what's going on. You feel me? The whole rundown. And of course, give or take, it ain't no exact science to this stuff. Hell, the stock can run at 2 o'clock. It can run at 1:30. It can run at any time. But mainly, that's about the time frame of when the stock is going to go off. That's about the time frame. Big gap down today. Figure the gap above with Phil talking about in the video. I haven't looked at the video today. B Hayes, where the SRT at? Make some more videos with it. They don't want that on the channel, bro. I mean, you feel me? They don't want that. You feel me? Anytime I ever try to make any other videos, I can make videos about telling people how to make, it's side hustles, how to make extra money on the side and shit like that. They ain't gonna give a damn. Only thing they care about on this channel is stocks and crypto. So, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, that's what I'm in the algorithm for. So I ain't about to mess my algorithm up. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I buy a new car or something like that, I post it because that's gonna be an algorithm for the world. Everybody want to see a young, successful person buy new stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, AMGs and Hellcats and Lamborghinis and McLaren, stuff like that. Everybody want to see that, so that's in the algorithm regardless. You just bought a new penthouse. You just bought, you know what I'm saying? People want to see that. But as far as me just riding around talking about, how much gas I put in the SRT today or some bull or POV, like, they ain't want to see that. Niggas ain't want to see that. They ain't want to see that, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They ain't want to see it. But it would be fun though. But they don't want to see it, bro. It's pre-market trading at 7 a.m. to start buying. Yeah, pre-market open at 4 a.m. but you can start buying at 7 a.m. But you got to use market orders. You got to limit buy. Same thing with selling. You got to use a limit order, not a market order. Market order is whenever you hit buy and they do it. My bad. Limit orders whenever you put it in a computer at what price you want to buy it or what price you want to sell at. All right, I'm finna look. Thanks. You're welcome. Are you in GME? No, I'm not in GME, fam. That vid with your mom was so funny. Hello, that's funny. That was a good video though. That was nice, little family time, stuff like that. You feel me? I might later on in life, I'll probably make a second channel. I got a second channel. I probably like post like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, on that channel. But this channel got to stay in its niche. You feel me? I will try interviewing successful people on this channel though, mixing in with stocks and crypto, like interviewing other successful traders or people that made money in stocks, or interviewing business owners, people that got franchises, people that own successful car wash business, successful laundromats, successful restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Just giving game. Like, I feel like regardless if they fuck with it or not, like, it's giving value. It's a part of what stocks, crypto, all that is giving value. So if you don't want the value from other successful business owners that you can take and earn money in the stock market and possibly push into another avenue to make you more successful, then that's on you. But I definitely might. That was the whole purpose of this anyway, to build off of what I'm doing, and that's why my name is the way it is, the B Hayes Show, because I want it to be a show. I want to bring people on, and maybe I might not never do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Whatever God got planned for me, I just go with the flow. If I'm somewhere with somebody successful, hell, I might do it on live type shit. Like, we just live having conversation with somebody that's highly successful, and then people asking questions, and later, just, after live, the video automatically get posted, and people can go and search it and run it up. I might not even, I ain't with all that editing, all that fancy equipment, all that camera and shit like that. Maybe, one day, maybe. But right now, the way I like to do things, I like to keep things as simple as possible. So I know it'll just be probably on live, giving game. It ain't nothing like face-to-face, real, raw, authentic game. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit like that. Because you're going to need somewhere to put this money, part of the money, once you make it in the market. You ain't want to just continue to just put it right back in there and then risk losing it. When you make a big bag, you want to be able to pull that money out, pay off debt, pay off houses, pay off cars, pay off loans, pay off student loans. Then when you do that, you want to be able to put this money into other things, trucking businesses, restaurants, car washes, whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to put that money there. Because whenever you got a bad day in the market, you're having a good day on your businesses outside of the market. You get what I'm saying? That's keeping you afloat, keeping that cash flow coming in. So you'll never be able to, you know what I'm saying? It'll always be done paid for itself. Once you make a bag out the market and you put that money somewhere else, regardless of what you lose in the market, now you're going to always have some money forever paying for itself. Like, forever paying you for the work that you put in, type shit. That's how I look at it. So everybody look at it different though. What's good? What's up with it, fam? Yeah, Elab was struggling today. But that's the thing though. I don't know if you came from TikTok, Miss K. or you was already over here. But I had made a video update over there, letting people know like I didn't even buy Elab today. That's why it's very important to be paying attention to the videos and paying attention to the market overall and knowing when to buy and when not to buy. Just because somebody says a good stock to buy on the next day, that don't mean the next day is going to play out how we expect it to be. Anything could happen over the weekend. Anybody, the money, wherever the money flows is where I go. That's why I love to say. That's why I love to stick to. So Elab, if you paid attention to the pre-market, the volume was shit low. It was a few 100,000 shares that was traded. It started tanking. It dropped 10, 15, 20% right out the gate. So that was already dropping below that support level that it had at $2.87, and it was at $2.77 when I alerted it. So it was already under support, but sometimes it could do that for market makers, try to scare people out. So any leg room up under 277 was already a no for me. It had to immediately start going up from 277. I wanted to see it open up at above 310, 313, 315. Then okay, we in motion. The trend is your friend. If it's already red, it's already trending down, the volume's low, it's too many red signs. Like I ain't even throw that stock away. You get what I'm saying? But as far as looking from Friday, volume over 70 million, 80 million, the charts, huge gap fill. Yeah, it's a lot of shit that's in line with that stock for it to be on my radar. But by the time the market opens and the market say otherwise, like hell, ain't nobody here no more. Everybody done left this party. Volume dried up. The trend is red. That ain't no good play no more. So I ain't even touch it. I simply went to a whole nother play that was ONCO, alerted it in the cents range, said it would run up to $1 plus. It ran up to $1 plus, had that limit sell order. It took me out, and then immediately after taking me out, it dropped just like that. And then another play I called out was NVNI on the channel. NVNI in the pre-market was at $3. It shot up to $6. 30 minutes after the open, that's 100% return. Another one was TNXP. We was been playing that on last week, made money on last week. This week, I still played it because it didn't reach its full potential on last week. So it's still looking good. You see, it's green on the day. It's holding up at that 41 cents range, been stagnant all day. Didn't give back no gains. It ran up a little bit this morning, but steady held that line at 40, 41 cents. That's what I want to see. Volume. I ain't even look at the volume, but I just know I know it's up there. The volume, 100 million shares being traded today. You see the difference. Money's flowing there. Like, it's a big difference. You gotta pay attention to stuff like that. It's a big difference. Big difference. I use Webull and Robinhood. I got you. Make 2 channels then. Yeah, that make more sense, man. Any new stocks that VIP members should keep an eye on. The new plays that you should keep an eye on. Not yet. I'm alert them in the morning. I alert them in the morning as the market give them to me. I'm looking now, but I alert them in the morning. Not necessarily yet. There's some plays I'm looking at, but I only want to give out easy plays. Like that's A+ setups, like A+, like almost, a lot of intricacies that's in line. What picks for stocks you got this week? Really none yet. I mean, as far as TNXP, still waiting on that to do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Ticker symbol HOLO. I want to see a comeback with that. And that's about it for right now. But I'm pretty sure tomorrow is going to be a lot of stocks on my radar. I like in real-time price action. That's the best. I don't really like calling out plays the day before, because if people get locked and stuck on that, they already thinking buy. He said it, let's buy it. Like, no, that ain't how I go at all. Because I can say a stock. I can call out 5 stocks right now, and tomorrow I ain't looking at none of them stocks. All those stocks are dead to me. Because it's a whole new day. That money was there yesterday. That don't necessarily got to say that people are still going to be interested in those stocks tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? So I'm all about real time price action right now at the moment. Where the money at? What's going on? Because I'm getting in and out within minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and the only way I stay is if it's a huge gap fill. So I got a little more breathing room for a little more, to take a little hit on the percentage that I'm down. And then if it's like TNXP, it's at break even. I ain't lost nothing, ain't gained nothing. It's exactly where I bought it at. That's the only reason I held it for a full day going into tomorrow. It makes sense, don't it? You know what I'm saying? But if I was down in TNXP 10%, I'll be done sold. You get what I'm saying? Because the gap fill ain't that wide as it is for HOLO for me to keep it more than a 10%, 8% loss. But by us being at the same exact price I bought it at, and I ain't lose nothing, I ain't gain nothing, I can hold it. I can hold the day tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, as long as it stay right there. You get what I'm saying? So that's the difference, you know what I'm saying? So I love real time right now what's going on, price action. Because you can call out something today, by the time the mark come, those stocks ain't even in motion no more. Today was a good day in the market. I went shopping. Oh, you bought some long-term holds, fam? Yes, Miss K, you need to turn notifications on. Turn it on to all. I got in SoFi at 15.75. Yeah, they got earnings right here after the bill. My guy had told me. Yeah, reminded me. It's at 16.10 right now. It ain't make no moves yet. NVNI was booming. Yeah, it was. It was definitely booming. Jumped the gun today. Got to listen to your instructions better next time. I'm a beginner. That's a bit, fam. Your name say brand new. Yeah, fam. Just, and anybody that's new as well, advice, don't let one trade take you out the game. One trade shouldn't make or break your day. You know what I'm saying? It should be a small drop in the bucket. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So don't let one trade take you out of the game. And the way you do that is by not going all in. If you got $300 in your account, you do not need to be putting up your whole 300 on one trade. You don't need to be putting up 200 on one trade. If you only got 300 and you just getting started, when I first started, I wasn't making up with $5 and $10, $15. You get what I'm saying? But if you can make $5, you can make $50. If you can make 50, you can make 500. If you can make 500, you can make 5,000. It's just scaling up when the necessary time, whenever it's necessary to do so. That's just adding more zeros, and they go from 5 to 50, 50 to 500. Make that little amount, be consistent with it, and then scale up with house money. Pull your initial investment out of the market that you initially put in it and start playing with their money. And then you can start to scale up. But don't be, don't be putting most of your money out there because it'll already take you out of the game. It'll take you out of the game too early. You won't even give you a chance. You won't even give yourself a chance. You saw YIBA thing shoot up 500% from 2 to 3. Y'all seen that. It's on my radar. I just ain't want to call it out. When y'all just asked what's on my radar, I didn't call it out because people will be buying it tomorrow. And tomorrow, it may not be volume there. It may not be, no money might not be there. The money might not be flowing. It may be in a downtrend. You get what I'm saying? But it's definitely on my radar. I'm looking at it. Been looking at it all day. It's at 3. And it's at the buy zone. Perfect buy zone. But it don't necessarily mean that it's going to run back up tomorrow. That's why tomorrow I have to wait and see if the market is still feeling that stock. If it is, absolutely, I'm going to buy it and going to make a lot of money with it. You feel me? Right now it's at the perfect buy zone. Between $2.60 and 3 is the buy zone for YIBO. Am I buying it right now? No. I'm waiting till tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? But thanks for saying that, fam. I'm on that. And the potential, what's the targets on a stock like that ran from $2 all the way up to $15? It ain't no expectation. It ain't no target for real. It's just selling to strength for me. As long as I buy near the low, on the start with a gap, with a stock with a gap that wide, as long as I sell into strength, it's gonna be so much money to be made in the middle. It don't really matter where you get off at. Just don't get caught holding, trying to be greedy. Meaning the stock done ran up, it done hit its stopping point, and now you waiting for it to run up even more instead of just selling and taking those profits. That's how simple it is on a stock like that. I would simply get in between $2.60 and $3. If tomorrow, if everything checks out, soon as it could hit 350. But if it hit 350 and it's still going up aggressively, and it don't look like it stopped out, it go to 450. Wherever it starts to start lagging at, I'm gone. I ain't got time to guess. Oh, is you going up more? Is you doing? I ain't got time to guess with it. I'm up. Just focus on being up. You up. You get what I'm saying? SPY is looking good. What's good volume? Good volume can vary, but good volume 30 million shares, 30 million, 50 million, 100 million. Great volume is 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 400 million shares being traded. That's why I say it can vary. Just a million. I need millions of shares being traded, basically. But the higher the volume, the better. You get what I'm saying? The better. On a sympathy play, low volume could be good as well, because the lower the volume, the less shares that people are fighting for. So if I only got 100 shares and this thing spike up in demand because it's a sympathy play to something with massive volume, and this could be the next one to run, and they only got 100 shares, that means millions of people about to be fighting for those 100 shares. And now that can send that stock from 3 to 30, just like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a low flow. So, but usually I'm focused on high volume. The only reason I buy something with low volume is if it's a sympathy play to something with high volume. You get what I'm saying? So that's my little strategy with that. You're a real one for giving us knowledge. You already know, fam. And make sure you got Miss K. You came from TikTok. Make sure you got your account at a cash account, not a margin account. Margin is whenever you put $300 in your account, and I don't know how much they give you, but it could be a double up. You put 300, they give you 300, or it could be, I don't know how much they give you because I don't do margin, but I know they give you money, extra money. But don't do a margin account. Do a cash account. Go to settings in your Robinhood. Scroll down. I have to look at it, tell you what to do. But go to settings, to the little man in the right hand corner. Go to investing. Go to investing when you go to settings and scroll all the way down to the bottom. And it says switch to cash account. And you want to switch. And the reason you want to do that is because whenever you try to day trade, basically I'm in and out of these stocks in the same day. And I could do that 3-4 times in one day. So in order to do that, you got to have 25 bands in your account to not get flagged by the PDT. Or you can turn your account into a cash account. Whenever you turn it into a cash account, you divide your money up. So if you got $1,000, because you can't trade with that money until it's settled, and it takes a day to settle. Meaning if I buy something today, $1,000 worth of stock with my whole account, and then I sell it today, that cash isn't going to be available to me until tomorrow. So the smart way to be able to buy multiple stocks throughout the day with $1,000 is to divide it up 250, 250, 250, or 200, 200, 200, 200. However you divide it up, or 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 10 times. However you decide to divide it up. My thing is aim small, miss small. So you should be only putting a small amount of your account size into any given trade. So your emotions won't be involved. So you won't be, damn, that fucked up my whole week. Damn, that fucked up my whole day. Damn, that fucked up this, that fucked up that. If you ain't putting much into it, you kind of can let it play out and do its thing. Because you ain't got all your eggs in one basket. So you want to have a cash account. You want to aim small, miss small. You want to break that money up so you're able to day trade. If I'm doing 200, 200, 200, 200, by the time I'm only doing 2 to 3 trades a day, I still could do 2 more trades if I got 1,000 for 200, 200, 200. But I don't need to because I done made my money. And by tomorrow, all five of those trades will be unlocked again. Meaning, all my 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. They'll be all unlocked. Now I can make 5 more trades. But you don't need to be really making 5 trades in a day. I'm just saying you can. But, you know, you get what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense for you. Hope you get what I'm saying. That makes sense. Should I buy NVIDIA right now? If you buying it long term, fam, I don't know what your plan is. You got to have a plan before you buy any stock. You got to know what your why you buying it. Is you buying it long term? Is you buying it for one day? Is you buying it for a few minutes? Is you scalping? What you doing with it? Or if you buying it for long term, hell yeah, buy the hell out of NVIDIA. It's gonna do well. Yes, I do. It's cash. Thank you. That's good. What do you think ELAB will do? It's sitting at 2. The good thing about ELAB, it bottomed out at 197. That was the bottom for it. So if it go back down there and it breaks through that, it's over with. If it can trend back up from here, start to run back up from here, it could run. It could possibly run. It could run. It could run. You know what I'm saying? To catch people off guard and it'll run. Me personally, I never bought it. Like I said, I didn't like it. The volume was gone. It was already trending down. That was enough for me. Next. You get what I'm saying? I like easy plays. I like easy life. I like simple life. I ain't focused on nothing hard. If you making it difficult for me to buy you or to be with you, I treat stocks like I treat women. I treat everything the same. If you put too much into a woman, one girl asked me, "You never had your heart broken?" I was like, "Nah, I didn't." I mean, I was disappointed in a chick before, but I never had my heart broken. The reason being is because I never put too much into anything. Only thing you should put a lot into in life is God, Jesus Christ, or whoever your higher power is. Because I know on TikTok, I mean on YouTube and all this, y'all be from all over the world and y'all believe in Buddhism and all the other bullshit. Not to disrespect anybody what they believe in. But anyways, only put your all into that. Your higher power, God, or whoever your power is. If you put your all into anything, a stock, you put all your eggs in one basket, all your money in the stock, and it crash, you're gonna be devastated. You're gonna be hurt. If you put all your love and all your energy and attention into a woman, and she break up with you or cheat on you and do you dirty, you're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be devastated. Not saying that I don't love my women. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just I put more into myself than I do somebody else. So even if I'm with somebody, yeah, I love you, but I ain't gonna love you more than I love me. I'ma still focus on me. I'ma still work out. I'ma still take care of my skin. I'ma still make sure my businesses is thriving. I'ma still do me. You feel me? You just an extra. You supposed to be here to enhance me, and I'm here to enhance you. But you'll never take over me and take over my emotions to where if you do something, you hurt me. Nah, same thing with a stock. I never put all my eggs or too much money into a stock, and if it don't do what I called out for what to do, it hurts me. Nah, hell nah. You got to be smarter than that. You got to move like that with everything in life. And your life would be so sweet, so simple. And anything that's hard, a woman that's making it difficult for me to be with her, I got to call her all the time, double texting her and all that shit. Bitch, you making it too hard. Go on about your damn business. I ain't got time for that shit. Bye-bye. It's a hoe out here that's ready to take me on a date. So why in the hell I'm gonna damn be with you? I'm a man though. I'd rather do more. That's what I want to do as a man. Take care of shit, handle shit. But it's the difference between a woman that want me to spend all the time and do everything for her whenever I got options and got women that's hitting me up, ready to take me on a date. Being different. Let me take you somewhere. Let me buy you something for your birthday, Hayes. I'm like, damn, I feel uncomfortable about that, shawty, on live. You can't buy me nothing for your birthday, my birthday, and I don't get you nothing in return. Like, nah, just don't even worry about getting me nothing. Just get me something, this and third. I mean, just get, like, shit like that. Once you got exposure to stuff like that and you see something that make it easier for you, always go to the easier shit. Don't make your life difficult. Why in the hell when I got women that want to take me on a date, even though I'm going to still take her on more dates, why wouldn't I choose that woman? That's going to make my life easier. Rather than going with a hoe that just want to take. Same thing with a stock. I see the stock red, downtrending, red, volume low. Why in the hell would I fuck with that stock when I can go over here easier where the stock is trending green, volumes up, the new stock for the day? Like, make that shit make sense. Make it make sense. You feel me? I got in at 180. Should I buy the video right now? Dollars. What you mean dollars? What you talking about? But yeah though. Hey, I don't know if y'all understand it. I don't know if y'all understand the lingo or what. I don't know if y'all like the way it's broken down or what. Oh, there we go. I was waiting on a reply. There we go. Real talk, bro. You feel it then, Justin. I don't know if the rest don't feel it, but you feel it. That's another thing. Even if you don't reach everybody, you only need to reach one. Real facts. Real facts, bro. You already know. Behave spitting life knowledge and stock game. Dropping jewels. Real jump, fam. Everything. I don't know if you ever know the laws of the universe is a real thing. Study the laws of the universe. Study the laws of power. It'll make you become more powerful. The laws of divine oneness. That's why I like to people be probably thrown for a loop, but I ain't know where in the hell stocks and stuff is going to translate over to relationships and everything else you're talking about. I guarantee you it is. Divine oneness. Everything is connected. Sports betting, stocks, crypto, the foreign exchange market, all this shit, everything in life, it's all connected. Divine oneness. Divine oneness. It is. That's why I can listen to somebody that got a car wash business that's making millions, and I know for a fact I ain't never want no car wash business, and still get game and gems from him talking about that business that I can implement in my business. Because it's all one. Everything's connected. It's divine oneness. That's what it is. That's what it is, fam. You feel me? 1 + 1 = 1. So what's your advice for someone with a small account, bro, as far as the best way to build it up? I just gave the advice, bro. I don't know if you had just came in, but basically just starting small, being consistent with the small wins. Just taking a small percentage of that account and making $30-$40 a trade, $30-$40-$50 a trade. Making that twice a day, $100 or 3 times a day, $150, depending on what small you're talking about, because it's perspective to everything. But depending on how small you're talking about, what I just spoke of is a count of $400 to $500. You know what I'm saying? Making $30, $40, $50 a trade a couple times throughout the day. $100 a day. And whenever you lose, you're only trying to lose $15. $20 max pain. $10, $12 loss. You get what I'm saying? Buying only A+ setups. You ain't really got a budget or room to mess with stuff that's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do something on my own that I won't call out to the group because I got more leverage to dib and dab in a play that might not be as easy. So I'm not going to call it, but I'm just taking a risk on that stock. So with a small account, you don't got room or leverage to do that though. So just focus on the best plays, the best setups. You know what I'm saying? Just cutting losses quickly and taking profits as soon as you got them, bro. Try to make $100, $80 a day. End of the week, $300-$400. In a month, $1,200, $1,100. In a year, and know within 6 months you up 4,000 or 5,000, because you will be up 6,000, but you got to take into account that you may lose 1,000 from mistakes and little minor hiccups along the way. So you up 6,000. Now you can scale up within 6 months. Now you can put some money on the trade. Now you can make $200-$300 in a day. You get what I'm saying? Now you can have a $2,000 week, $8,000 month. Now take away a little 1,000, because you're gonna have hiccups along the way where you might make a mistake. So instead of 8,000, more like 7,000. You know what I'm saying? Factor in stuff like that. Factor in your mistakes. Factor in the slippage. You know what I'm saying? And just scale up from there, bro. You feel me? Just be consistent with the small wins, though. Make sure you really get it. You understand it. Being small first, because that's what I was saying on the video yesterday. Most people think, hey, welcome to the team, fam. Tony Johnson. You need a 3rd tier, though. 3rd tier get you all access to every play I call out. Buy signal, sell signal, coordinates. 1st target, 2nd target, 3rd target. Stop loss target. I don't set stop losses, though, so I don't want to confuse you when I say stop loss. I do a mental stop. I have to sell out at the stop that I got in my head, because market makers can see it and they'll drop the price just to take out all those stop losses and then shoot the price right back up. So I'd rather, do a hard stop, mental stop. But yeah, though, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was saying in a video whatnot, most people, shit, I forgot again. It'll come back. Million. So I forgot, it'll come back. What's your advice on leaving the 9 to 5 and going full into stocks and crypto? Don't leave. Don't leave your 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I haven't worked 9 to 5 since 16 years old at Zaxby's or whatnot. That's because, you know, if you ain't got that entrepreneur spirit in you, that real dog mentality, that hustle shit, like I know I'm gonna get up and get it. I cannot sleep. And until I figure my own way out and get shit done, like I'm good with no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like I'm gonna get it. You feel me? That hustle is just embedded in you. But you know what I'm saying? If it ain't like that, which most people ain't like that, and it's okay. You work that 9 to 5 until you stack up a lot of money from it, and then show consistency with trading in crypto and be up. Not just consistency, but you need to be up. 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 You need to be up at least 20,000 before you leave your job and be consistent. And 20,000 still stretching it. But I just say that because I know how to go without a job. You know what I'm saying? Then a job, and what the fuck is a job? You can always get another job. So if I was to quit, you know, 20K, and I see I lost my consistency, and then I would just keep that job for security. Because the thing about having a job when you're doing this, it's a psychology factor that goes into it. Whenever you got a job, you got your back against the wall. I mean, your back ain't against the wall. You got something to turn to. You got a safety net. But whenever you out here just free balling, you up 20,000, just quit your job. Now you got the mindset of every trade got to work, or this got to work out, or I got to go back to that job. You in fear now. So I would really just keep the job. I would just downgrade my job. Meaning, if I'm successful with the trading and it's paying my bills, I would still get a job, but it wouldn't be as hard or require as much as my time. It'd be a part-time job to where it can still cover 80% of my bills. You get what I'm saying? Or all my bills. You know what I'm saying? Because your bills should be minimum. It should be very low anyway. Any job, any part-time job should take care of all your bills, unless you living above your means. You get what I'm saying? My bills ain't nothing but a couple racks a month. You feel me? And it's supposed to be cheaper than that, but I let somebody fuck my insurance up. So, you know what I'm saying? Shit. With my credit and everything I had going on, I wasn't paying nothing but $100 a month for insurance on the SRT, a baby track haul. So that's how you know, like, nigga, yes, bills are cheap as hell. And I stay in the Carolinas. Mortgages are cheap as fuck. Lights, water cheap as fuck. Phone bill cheap as fuck. Everything cheap as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So me, hell, it don't take much to cover my bills. I can make my bills in one day. You get what I'm saying? So you just need to be smart, man. You need to be smart. And know that that job is a security to where you won't be forcing nothing when you trading and investing. But like I said, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know. You'll know. You'll know when it's time to give that junk up. You feel me? When you really want to give it up for real. But yeah, just find something easy. Once you get the consistency, you making money, you up and trading this shit. Find you something that's easy to do, something you really don't care about doing. Like it's easy, and like a laid back job where you can really trade on the job, like easy type shit. Was terminated with experience paid from corporate America. How can I sign up with you to learn stock trading? Up to an hour. DM me on Instagram at the B Hayes Show, sweetie. The B Hayes Show _ and I do one-on-one constellations and can basically teach you months, probably a year worth of information in an hour, to like blocking out all the noise, all the fluff. And what I mean by that is whenever you searching on the internet trying to figure out everything you need to know through all these videos, and people not having that much time in their day and getting bored within the video because they're not hearing what they need to know straightforward. Basically, I'm telling you all the straightforward information within an hour to where you can be ready to attack the market the next day in simplest form to where fifth grader can understand it. But just inbox me on the B Hayes Show _ on what you call it on Instagram. Will do. I'm so excited. That's a bit. And I always know, just, you know, start small. Don't come in the game thinking, you know what I'm saying, to try and change your life at the beginning. You need to be consistent with the small gains and the small wins first. And to just, you know what I'm saying, just to get the groove and the feeling of what's going on for real. Don't be such in a rush. Hayes, can you give us an idea of your net worth? Just curious. On my net worth, I mean, that's like personal for real. Like that's like personal for real. like you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of people watching me from my hometown and shit, and like pocket watching and shit. Like strangers, I tell it like you. If I was talking to you in real life in person, I would tell you. You'll tell strangers more than you'll tell people that known you for your entire life. It sounds crazy, but it's just strangers is more genuine than people that you known your whole life, because they feel like if you pass, people want to see you do good, but they'll never want to see you doing better than them. But strangers is okay with you doing better than them because they don't know you for real. You feel me? And now it ain't no offense, man. I'm just breaking it down to you on why I wouldn't just mention it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because people be watching, people be trying to keep like just people be trying to be in secret competition with you and shit that known you from, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just crazy. But if we were talking in real life and shit in person, like I show people, like I said, I show strangers like the income I made from TikTok, from YouTube, from stocks. Like I show that junk to a stranger quick as hell. I don't know why. It just be like that. It just be like that, fam. But I already know why it be like that. Yeah, you are very handsome, bro. Hey, bro, you, hey, don't be no damn no twinkle toe, bro. I mean, if you're a straight man and you say the shit, I mean, you feel me? Appreciate it, bro. But don't be no twinkle toe saying no shit like that. They say this message held in review. Oh shit. I guess because of what I just said, the twinkle toe shit. I don't know. Jump in the 10 XP play. Here today, forget it. Oh yeah. We in that now, fam. Yeah, don't reveal the network, brother. People are wild out here trying to steal it, dangerous stuff. For real though, bro. How many trades per week can I do if I'm not a day trader and doesn't have a day? You can do unlimited trades a day if you're not a day trader. You just got to turn your account into a cash account and don't use up all your money. You feel me? If you got $1,000 in your account and you doing, I mean, I can say you can do it limited, but you kind of can, depending on how much money you got in there and how much you break it down. And it still ain't gonna be unlimited, but it's gonna be so many trades that you ain't gonna use them all up, as I should say. If you got 1,000 and you only want to use 100 a trade, that's 10 trades out of that 1,000. And the next day, all of it refresh. I was just telling Miss K that as well. Ain't small, miss small, exactly. But I could tell you this though, fam. I was successful way before the internet, way before stocks and all that. I would consider myself successful at 18 years old. 18, 19 years old, I was already successful. But I was street successful. It ain't no secret. Hayes was in the streets. I'm making money in the hood, in the streets. And a lot of it. So, you feel me? That's how I was able to. Time is everything. The more time you got on your hands, the more you can study and become good at something. If I didn't do what I did in the past, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Because I wouldn't have the time. I'd be working for somebody. I'd be working 9 hours a day, 8 hours a day, probably 10 because I'm a hustler. I have to sleep my 8 hours. That's 18 hours. I have to wash my baby, wash clothes, clean the house, family, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's another 4 hours, 5 hours. So you already at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You at 22 hours. And then you got 2 more hours to spare. That 2 hours, you probably want to watch a movie and chill now. You don't work, this, that. You probably want to watch a movie, chill with a little hoe or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to do some other shit with that 2 hours. You ain't trying to learn nothing. Shit. I'm already drained from work. You feel me? So that gave me the advantage to be able to, I ain't have nothing but time on my hands. I was studying this shit at the beginning for what? My old lady used to tell me, come to sleep. Go to sleep, babe. Like, not that she didn't care from believing what I was doing. It's just she know I was an overachiever. Like, I'm like, I really should be asleep. But it's like, nah, this shit gonna pay off. I'm studying the fuck out of this shit. Probably like 10 hours a day. Like a shift of work. In order to become great at something, you got to have put 10,000 hours into it. If you put 10,000 hours into something, you'll become so good at it, then you can leverage to the marketplace. You'll make money from that skill itself, and also you'll be able to make money from others from wanting to learn that skill from you. And so 10,000 hours, that's why doctors go to school for 8 years. They go to school for 8 years and they study they skill for 3 hours per day. They probably go to school for 3-4 hours, however long class start, and then they go home and they probably study for another hour doing their own little study. So when you do the math, From that 3-4 hours a day for 8 years, that's gonna equal up to about 10,000 hours. Same thing for a lawyer. Same thing for a basketball player. These little guys, they be playing ball since they were 6, 7 years old, up until 18 at high school. Them coming home from school playing basketball for 3 hours a day. Do 3 hours a day times 365 days. Do that times 8 years. That's how they get their 10,000 hours and they be good as fuck. Same thing, 10,000 hours to break it down and how I sped up my learning curve trajectory. We all share the same 24 hours. Somebody can get more money than you, but nobody can never learn more than you in a single day unless you let them. We all fighting for knowledge and information every single day, the ones that's on that type of frequency to where nobody can outbeat you on that unless you let them. We all share the same 24. I can pull an all-nighter and get no sleep and learn for 24 hours straight and outbeat the man. Or, I need sleep. That's how your brain gonna function properly, but just trying to break it down for you. 10,000 hours is 8,760 hours in a year. Do the math. I don't just talk numbers to talk. I'm very good at numbers. 8,760 hours in a year. So if you was to learn something every single day, every single hour of the day for 24 hours straight, for 24 hours times 12, 8,760 hours for the year with no sleep, you still wouldn't become good at whatever it is you learning in a full year with no sleep. Now break that down, 12 hours. If you learn something for 12 hours a day for 365 days, it'll still take you 2 years and some change, 2 years and 4 months to be exact, to become good at it. Now break it down again, because you ain't got 12 hours to study nothing. If you was to learn something for 6 hours a day, every single day, 6 hours a day, it'll take you 4 years and 6 months to become good at whatever it is you learning. Most people still ain't got 6 hours. That's damn near a shift of work. Now break it down again. If you was to take 3 hours per day, it will take you 8 years and 7 months to become good at whatever it is you kind of do. That's more feasible. 3 hours, people kind of got that, but they still don't really to become good at whatever the hell you doing. 3 hours a day, every single day, consistently. It'll take you 8 years and some change to get good at whatever it is you're doing. So they say, hey, how did you get knowledgeable? How did you know the market to do that? How you know that happened before it happened? I've been doing it since 18 years old. I'm 26, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's 8 years. And I was putting in more than 3 hours a day. That makes sense? So the compound of interest on that time frame is insane. Watching the market every single day for 8 years straight, from the time the market open to the time the market closes. You should know about what's going to happen before it happens. Even though you ain't right every time, you don't know, but you got an idea about what should happen. And if it don't happen, you know how to protect yourself against what didn't happen. And you break that 3 hours down one more time and watch how that thing gets spent. If you only got an hour and a half, what most people probably can focus on, because TikTok, the way the world going right now, your attention span ain't long enough. See, on YouTube and stuff, your mind is programmed to learn something and focus on something longer than it is on TikTok. Most people, this new generation coming up, they ain't gonna be able to learn shit because they can't focus long enough on it, or them person or something to learn something from. So they don't even got, if they got an hour and a half to focus, which they don't got if you fucking with TikTok, it'll take you double the 8 years. It'll take you 16 years, nearly 17 years to become good at something in order to leverage it to a marketplace. From the time you 20 years old, most people don't start getting serious on life until they're about 30. So it'll take you from 30 plus 18 years to you 50 to become good at something. And now watch this. The way you shorten that learning curve up, where people like me, I was stubborn. Instead of taking this long to get to where I'm at, I could have been here if I wasn't so stubborn and a Taurus that want to be able to say, oh, I did this shit myself. Ain't nobody teach me nothing, which I am kind of proud and kind of good to say, though. It is something to stand on, but that shit ain't worth it. Going through that fire to be able to just say that, oh, ain't nobody ain't teach Hayes nothing, ain't had no mentor, I did it all on my own. Yeah, kudos to you, bravo, motherfucker. But if I wouldn't have did that and just paid some of the money that I lost, 1% the money that I lost to somebody to speed my learning curve up from taking 7-8 years to just take 1 year, I would have already been where I'm at and beyond right now. So that's why it's valuable and important to pay somebody for an hour at a time, 2 hours at a time, 3 hours at a time, to be able to get into their brain and learn something that it took them 7-8 years, and they can teach it to you in an hour or two, a day or two, a week or two. Make it make sense. And that's how you break the numbers down, just like that. You break money down just like that. Everything, when you break it down to a smaller number, is more achievable. When you talk, it's like you're freestyle rapping. That's funny, fam. Nah, I don't know. That's just the way I talk. You feel me? Facts, bro. Jim, Wayne, then Eminem or Drake. I never really listened to Eminem. Eminem a great artist, but I would say Drake. You feel me? Neither one of them for real though. I would say Lil Wayne over both of them. Future, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? When we talking lyrics though, Wayne. But we just talking good songs, good music for a long period of time. I like longevity. People to show me that they can do something over and over and over again. Just because like in the streets in the hood, just because a new dude pop up making money for a year, you ain't nothing, little nigga. Like keep getting money. Keep getting money consistently for over a decade, and then you could be who you trying to be. Then you can prove that you really get money. Anybody can get money for a couple months or a year, but can you keep that money? Can you maintain that money? Can you continue to grow that money? You get what I'm saying? That's when we talking. That's why Future is one of the GOATs. He's able to do it for 20 years, 15 years, and continue to be on top right now today. Just dropped 2 like #1 albums last year or some shit like that. But anyways, let's carry on. I don't really like answering questions like that, but I mean it's cool. A little balance to the shit or whatnot. What's up, my boy? That's real though. What's up with it, Bankroll? I'm from Mullen, South Carolina. If you know, you know. Hey, you already know, fam. You from the mud. I'm from, you already know where I'm from. Dillon County. We like 15 minutes apart. What about 1,000 hours in the trap? No, what about 10,000 hours in the trap? Same thing. You gonna become a monster. You gonna become a beast. Like I did. 10,000 hours in the trap. You gonna know people that's trying to rob you before they try to rob you. You gonna know. You gonna know everything. You gonna know too much. You gonna know too much. You gonna know too much. You gonna be 10 steps ahead of the police, 10 steps ahead of robbers, 10 steps ahead of your plug. The Kobe effect. That mama mentality. Real jump. We all been that. I'm 50 now. Need to learn how to save now. For real. How many years has your hair been locked? Very cool, bro. For 8 years. Since I got in the market. How you feel about so far? On long term, it seems as if it's a good stock. It could do good. Short term, right here for earnings, it seems as if it could drop because too many people is overly confident that it's going to run up, and it could. But whenever I see overly confidence like that from a lot of people, it scares me. The market don't want the majority to win, so it's like reverse psychology. Not that it always works. I done seen plays where everybody's green on it and it go green. But more times than not, I seen where the majority of people is green and thinking positive and they go negative. So like psychology plays a role as well, especially with earnings. Now when it comes to straight up regular stocks, like that's gonna be what it be. But when earnings come about, like I like to use more psychology than fundamentals. Because a stock can report great earnings and tank 30%. They can report shit earnings and shit fly up 100%. So I like to block out the noise and use psychology. And sometimes I do use fundamentals with earnings though. It all depends. It depends on the stock. It depends on what's going on. I'm going over to IG now. Thank you. That's a bet, Lisa. See you there. How long it took you to be consistent with trading? It took me years, bro. It took me years. I could have been consistent with my path though, with my journey. It's like when I first started out, I was kind of I been knew what I was talking about from because I said I putting in 10 hours a day at the beginning. So the trajectory of learning this shit was quick for me. But it's like even after learning everything you can know every single thing you can know all this shit. Cause I damn know everything that I know now. I knew it then, years ago. But it's like, is you going to live up and own up to what you know? I got a list of rules, but are you going to follow the rules? Everybody know the rules to life. Everybody know what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. But do everybody follow them? That's where it comes down to. So it ain't the fact that it took me a long time to know what to do and what not to do. It's the fact that it took me a long time to follow my rules and to follow what I'm supposed to do. That makes sense. So that's basically what it came down to. Cause hell, 3-4 months in, I started out making $5 the first week and all that. But shit, after 2 months, I was like, oh, I got this. Man, I was on vacation in Atlanta with my boy Sean. I'm like, bro, I'm up 10,000 right now. I'm up 10 racks. Like at the beginning, like of this shit. But it's like I'm learning the wrong principles. I'm learning the wrong things. That you feel me? Like, yeah, like you get what I'm saying. Like just learning the wrong shit early on at the beginning. Like not learning the wrong shit, I was learning the right shit, but just not really the losses, cutting them losses. You know, the money is gonna come. It's inevitable for you to make money in the market. You can be the sorriest motherfucker on the basketball court, and it's inevitable for a shot to go in. You're gonna make a shot. The bench players on the NBA, they play the game long enough, they're gonna make a shot. That's inevitable. But it's all about how you minimize those shots that you're not going to make by passing that ball off, and only for them taking the shots that they wide open. You know you're not that good, that's why you're on the bench. So why in the hell is you taking shots when you got one of the best defenders on you in the league? That don't make no sense. Only shots I'm gonna take if I'm a bench player is the ones where they pass me the ball and I'm wide fucking open. I'm in the NBA, so I know how to shoot a fucking ball. It's just I'm on the bench because I really don't know how to perform under pressure. See, I try to have to throw these analogies in so you can really visualize what I'm talking about, because it makes sense to me whenever I break it down like that. Get out 44. NVN. Application, discipline, facts though. Can you rap a freestyle with my name? My name is John. Nah, I don't rap, bro. I don't rap. Do you trade anymore on my 7 stocks or just penny stocks? I trade a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? Penny stocks, large cap, small cap, options. Wherever the opportunity's at the moment. Sometimes those stocks could go dead and large cap is where it's at, or those can go dead, options where it's at. Wherever the flow at, where the money flowing is where Hayes is going. Little Brittany, my daughter played basketball for Mullen. Oh, that's what's up. Still rocking with B Hayes in 2025. Father time. What's up with it, fam? That's love, my guy. That's love. Would you make investing raps as a tool for education? No, fam. I don't know how to rap. You keep saying I talk like I'm rapping, but that's about all the rapping you gonna get if I talk like I'm rapping. But I don't rap, fam. You feel me? I did what these rappers be talking about in their songs, but I don't rap. I don't do it no more. I'm a businessman now. I live life on a straight and narrow. Hell, that's the crazy thing about me. I get more nervous. Back in the day, I ain't give a damn when the police was behind me. I see blue lights, I see go through a roadblock with illegal shit in the car. Then I ain't give a damn. I probably because I was in it. Like I always been a person that take accountability. So if I'm doing wrong and I get in trouble for doing something wrong, I'm okay with it. I ain't about to try to talk my way out of it. I ain't about to sweet talk you. Ain't about to do none of that. It is what it is. Cause I ain't gonna do nothing that I can't bear the consequences of. You feel me? So I got a homeboy that he was like doing the same shit, and he couldn't bear the consequences of what we were doing though. And I kind of thought that was kind of crazy, because it's like, this is what we doing. Like, if you can't bear the consequences of it, you don't need to be doing it. So you feel me? Like, that's just my mindset on shit. I'm not gonna do nothing that I can't take the heat from. You get what I'm saying? So I get more nervous now. Living a straight life ain't got shit on me, rather than I did before. Like, the police, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm really nervous, but I feel more of emotion about the shit than I did before, and I find it kind of weird. Cause I'm clean. I ain't got shit going on. Or probably don't know, flashbacks or something. I don't know what the fuck going on. But it's kind of crazy though. It's crazy as hell as I think about it. Where you join your community Enjoy box, you just hit the join button in the right here by the chat or somewhere. It's just a join button. New to the channel, ready to learn. That's a bit 3. What you need to know before I get out the live. I've been out here for a long time. I ain't never had no live. Well, I did have one over an hour. But it's almost about the top, my longest live. So I got to get off in a second. But do you need to know anything before I get off though? Been here since 2021. That's love, JB. Dillon County, you already know, my guy. Much love, fam. What's your take on turning discipline to a habit? For example, what methods have worked for you personally? Turning discipline into a habit. Writing it down and looking at it. That's like the number one. Really don't want number one, the only one. Writing down your rules and the discipline that you wanna obey, be able to obey. Write it down and look at it right beside. Like, I got it on a board right there. That's a little whiteboard. A little whiteboard from Walmart for like $2. I write it down because I trade from my bed. Like I said to somebody the other day. Like most people think you need all that computer, that set up, all that, go into another room and all that crazy crap. And I wake up, open my eyes, I don't brush my teeth, wash my face, and none of that. I'm open. I wake up and I'm looking at that board right there to make sure I'm following what the hell I need to follow. You feel me? And if I follow that, I had a successful day, whether I win or lose. I had a successful day because I followed my rules. I stuck to my habits. I stuck to the core. Stuck to the principles. And that would keep you successful. You feel me? So that's basically the sauce right there. Because, I mean, you can know it in your head, but whenever you visual it, you see it, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game for you. Different ball game. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know Tart Manning? I know Stan Manning from back in the day. I don't know Tart. Stan Manning supposed to go to the NFL. Want to get tips on trading if you do that. I know a little about crypto, about stocks. Really just want to learn whatever not you have to offer. Okay. Well, then just rewatch this video. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I didn't say it so much. I don't really want to repeat the same things for the people that already been in here type shit. But on the next lives, I probably repeat some of the same stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? But on the same live, I don't really want to repeat the same thing. Just rewatch this video. I feel like I dropped a lot of gems, a lot of nuggets in this live that'll really help. And also the other lives that say beginners. I got live that's titled beginners or something like that. Something dealing with beginners, something in that nature. It'll be good. What you think about long term swing? I don't know about that stock, bro. I don't really be paying attention to it. Hey, thank you, Courtney. But yeah, though, guys, I'm about to be out though. About to go get something to eat. See what SoFi ain't made no move yet in the after hours. But you already know. Hey, love y'all. We out. God bless you.